Well, Kcon has officially ended last night.
Here.
Today we are sorting through our Kcon trash garbage collection.
This is literally what is all there.
This is, yeah, and we're sorting through what we're going to give our little brother and sister.
Yeah, we're going to give them most of our pamphlets because,
well, they're little, so they'd like it all.
I want them to have a memory of it all, too. So.
Yeah, they got some bracelets and everything. We found some Kcon bracelets on the floor, like wristbands. Give them that, too. It was like a day pass. People were just leaving them, so
well,
our little brother and sister could pretend they were there.
Yeah, and finally we broke free.
Yeah, we broke free of our prison. They wouldn't come off at all, so we were kind of stuck with them on, so we didn't rip them. And then, when we finally took them off, they ripped. So yesterday, what was that convention day like?
It was pretty good. It was awesome.
It was literally the last day was the best day ever.
Yeah. It was.
Like, we enjoyed, don't get us wrong, we enjoyed the first day, the second day, but yesterday was the best day and night ever. It had nothing to do with, seeing BTS. That was dope as fuck. But,
yeah, we
were already expecting everything, but everything that happened in the convention up until that point, first of all, I saw Astro when they was by the Toyota booth. I gotta get that close because people were kind of elbowing me and pushing me, and it really hurt. And then they hit a little girl, and that was kind of like the people behind me was like trying to get past, and they was like elbowing the little girl, and I was like, "Ow, poor little girl." So
it hurt my heart when she came back and told me that because we have a little sister, and she said that the girl was like no higher than our little sister.
She was just trying to get through, and we was kind of like, "Oh, just go back to wherever your mom is."
It's about the safety of others. It's more important than.
Yeah, if you see a little girl or a little child, don't push your way through. That was kind of sad.
Yeah.
So I saw Astro. That was nice. I came right back because we were by the stage, and
we were in the convention stage.
I came back and I told her everything. So we're waiting for Kcon to perform on the convention stage, and we waited there for
3 hours.
3 hours, and then
I sat through all the performers.
The performers were amazing.
But they were all amazing. Cause Kcon, we were there for the convention. We weren't there just to see the K-pop idols and the Hollywood stars. We were there for this stuff on the floor right now. Experience, just everything.
Everything you see on the floor, the pamphlets even. We were there for all of that. The bags, the everything. We were there to get memories and learn more about Korean culture. And Cece was actually interviewed on a little live Korean TV. She was interviewed about why she liked Korean culture.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going to air.
Yeah, but
the guy, his English was not great.
We were also interviewed by the dance workshop about what we thought about the dance workshop.
The Kcon live stream. I don't know if you guys saw it, but yeah, we got interviewed.
We also had an amazing time with the 1 Million Dance.
Yeah, they recorded the special Kcon performance video, and the whole crowd interacted with them.
They recorded it for the YouTube.
Yeah, they recorded it for the YouTube.
We got to touch their hands and everything.
Yeah, their hands. It was awesome. They slayed.
Because we were in the front of the convention stage.
We were very close.
We stayed right there because we were waiting for her to see Kcon. So we was close. As we're waiting for Kcon, he's coming at 3, so it was about 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
He was almost there. A lady comes and she says, "Is anybody interested in a Monster X audience pass for $5?"
The lady behind us was like, "Who?" And then she was like, "How much?" She was like, "Oh, it's Monster X and it's $5." And then she was like, "Oh no, thank you." And I was like, "Wait."
We were like, "What?" My heart dropped, and I was like, "Who?"
And then she was all, "Oh, the girl behind me is selling Monster X passes for $5." And I was like, "I'll take one."
I was like, "Give me it right now." I was like looking for my wallet so bad. I was like, "Give me it, give me it." And I actually got it. And I was like in disbelief, what is wrong with this audience pass? Why is it $5? Am I even going to get in here? So I get into the line. I did not know.
Nothing against
Nothing against the lady. It's just like I've never done anything like this before.
Yeah, she never experienced that before, so she was just more so like, how does this work?
So I had a hard time. I was sitting in the wrong line at first. I was sitting in line for the high touch, and then I was like, "Is this the audience?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "Oh crap!" So I get up and I run to the staff lady. I was like, "Where is the audience?" She's like, "Oh, just go right outside." So I'm outside sitting down. I finally get in there, and at first I was like way behind, and then I was by myself, so it was kind of scary. And then like some ladies helped me get closer and closer, and then as like they came out, I had like no really like emotion. I was like, oh my god, they're up there. Yeah, I'm taking pictures. And then I started getting closer because people were just leaving. They're like, okay, free spot, free spot. I started getting closer. The lady that I was with, she was like pushing me in there closer and closer, and I finally got to like that first little railing right there that separates you from like that crowd ahead. That was in front of the stage, so I was up there, and as soon as I laid eyes on Hugwon, I just started crying bad. Like there was nothing could control that. I was crying so bad. I thought I was gonna cry for Wonho because he's my bias too, but I guess Hugwon was like my first bias of Small Sex, so it was deep. I was just crying, and then I realized I was like crying, and I stopped for a second. I was like, Joo-hyung is so freaking handsome. Why is he so handsome? And then like showed it, I was like, oh, I was expecting him to be handsome, but I was like Joo-hyung is so. I can't get it. I still can't get it through my head. Like in person, he was beautiful. And then I came back and I couldn't find Cece. And then
here goes my side of the story, right?
While I was in
separated. I'm not really like a people person, so I do not have like no phone service or nothing. I just use the Wi-Fi on my phone to use like my social media when I feel like it. But I mostly use my phone to play games, so I don't really have like I don't like to text to call people. I'm just like, just talk to me on social media. You'll catch me when you catch me, okay? I'll let me play my game. So I didn't have no phone service. Only she does. So I didn't have no phone on me or nothing. There's like no Wi-Fi in the convention. So as she was going on through all that happened on her end, on that end, I got to watch Kcon. Like, he was amazing. He's like very, very beautiful in person.
Yeah, he's another one that's just like way too handsome in person.
Even though I met him like the day before yesterday during the meet and greet and fan thing, I like told her I wanted to see him perform that.
Yes, you guys will see that video too. I recorded her getting her shirt signed. You'll see that as well.
Yeah, I was sure we mentioned that in the first video. But I was like, now, okay, that's done, but like I want to see him perform. So like that was literally like one of my freaking Kcon missions accomplished. Like I got to see him. I was really close. Like, oh my god, it was beautiful. I cried. I cried a lot because I was just like, oh, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe he's right there. Like, oh my god. Like, wow. And he also danced. He did a dance cover of Twice's Cheer Up. And I like about died. And I was also sad because like Cassandra wasn't next to me to watch him do that because like she freaking loves Twice, and I was just like, oh, why is he doing this when she's not here? And then he did BTS Fire. He did dance cover of that with like him and like his little group of friends, and they all got up there and was dancing to that too. It was lit. So then after that he did like that was like his last performance where he danced cover. But he did other stuff too. And I recorded it, like most of it. But when he was done, I'm sitting here like, okay, time to find Cassandra. So I'm going around, looking around for her. Then next thing you know, here's like a whole stampede of like girls with their phones out, trying to chase June off the convention stage. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to find my sister. I'm not here to die in your freaking stampede with your selfie sticks and crap. And like, I like nearly died. Because next thing you know, the guy comes out and he started shoving June, and they were like, oh, if you want to see him, he'll be in the beauty block doing like some more signings. All you have to do is purchase something. And I'm like, well, Sandra has her wallet. One, number two, I'm like, I already met him yesterday, so like I don't want that. So then I was like, well, time to go find Cassandra. as I'm going through, I had to like literally circle around the whole stage to even get away from the people because they were like coming all the way around. So I'm like, fine, I'll go in the opposite direction then and come around through you freaking people to get to the door. So I'm sitting there, I make it to the Toyota dance floor by the front. So I get out, I look around, I was like, I'm here. I look around, I was like, okay, there's some off my fan, you know, like, oh, it's so late. Which is weird. So I go back inside, and then I see a whole crowd of people circling around, hold on, I have it right here. Yeah, it was right? Was it the face shop booth? Is that where we were? Where the Monster X cardboard cutouts were. I don't remember what it was called. But they were like circling around, they had their selfie sticks and their phone down. I'm like, oh god, here we go. Who the hell is here? Now I thought it was June again, because I was like, poor man. And then I was like, wait, no, he's over there. So like I left and walked all the way back over to the beauty block, and then right at that moment I see staff shoving June back out to get him out. And I was like, okay, so he just left, then who the hell is over here? So I walked all the way back to the cardboard cutouts of Monster X. And then I hear like chatter from the crowd. They were like, oh, I heard it was going to be Lee Nito. And they were like, yeah, I think it's Lee Nito. And then they were like, no, it's going to be JRE. I was like, well, which one is it? And they're like, no, it's Lee Nito. And then they're like, no, go to Instagram. They all said it was going to be JRE. Then they're all standing on their tippy toes. Some of them had stools. I don't know how they got that in there. They were standing on it. And they were like, look, it's JRE, it's JRE. And they're all screaming. And then this one lady next to me was just like, yeah, I highly doubt that they could have this many people for JRE. She's like, no offense to him, but like, I'm pretty sure somebody paid. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then we waited, and then next thing you know, they just scream out, everybody give a big hand for Monster X, and I like all died. I was like, no, they're not in here, I'm literally getting shoved up against the wall, like I couldn't see. I'm short, people were on stools, people were fortunate to have legs, and I'm up against the wall in the back, getting shoved up against the wall by everybody, and I'm like standing on my computer. And then at that very moment, I stand on my computer, and I look forward, and lo and behold, he was Jesus. And I was like, oh my god, he's so and I literally over in the barrel shit. And then like all the girls are like around me just laughing. And then one of the girls that were there, she was like about as short as I was compared to everybody. And then she was like, wait, who's there? And I was like, Kcon from Monster X. And then she's like, oh my god! She's like, is he where? And I like scooted over in front of me and I was like, just stand on your tippy toes, he's right there. And then she looked and she was like, oh my god. And I was like, I know, right? And then next thing you know, they're like shifting down, like you see them scooting down, and then there was Shonu. And I just started crying because my little sister, our little sister, freaking loves him.
She loves him so much. It's like, her love for Shonu never dies. She's like Shonu.
She likes Kcon too, but like, she really, really loves Shonu a lot.
Yeah, it's just funny and it's adorable and it's funny.
So like, because of her, I started crying.
So during the concert, Monster
X
had to go be the first performer, and I was in the middle of dying, I think. I was crying really hard, and I really couldn't breathe.
She was like weeping and like had her head buried on my shoulder, and I was like, no, don't cry, you're going to miss it. I was like, you have to look.
I couldn't even look. I just like.
Because she like just covers her face. It was like holding her BTS bomb. It was just shaking her head in like denial.
Yeah, I was in such denial because like I just saw them in the audience. I didn't think I was going to get an audience pass for their high touch session, so that was already too unrealistic. Yeah. And then
we literally got like all 4 stars.
That was all 4 stars for our combo packages.
So like literally, we had all 4 stars, and then she was like, "Why would we could run into somebody who was selling one."
Since the first day of the convention, I always just wanted a Monster X audience, and then I finally just gave up.
Yeah, we were looking around, and people were literally selling audience passes for like $20 and up. And then don't even get me started on the prices for those freaking high touches.
So yeah, during the concert was great. We cried for Monster X because Shoni was up there, so it was like,
Shonu is the reason why I sound like this.
Yeah, we kind of lost our voices screaming for. I screamed for Hongwon and then crying and crying and screaming and crying.
For Hongwon the whole time, but my voice behind somebody who wasn't even my bias.
Yeah, she lost her voice for Shoni. I was like, damn.
I was like, give a crap.
And then I thought I was gonna cry for BTS, but I didn't. You know, I got turned, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get lit.
The only time I cried for BTS was when they started singing "Save Me" because that's our little brother's favorite song. So I thought about him.
Yes, we recorded it for him.
Siblings, like, to death.
Yeah, they're like our kids, so we kind of just love them a lot.
So like when they started singing "Save Me," I just thought about my little brother.
That's his favorite song, and that's why we love Kcon even more when he did that. We already loved him before he did the Save Me, but because he did that, yeah, our little brother loves him because he just loved that he did that Save Me cover, and he was so in love with him ever since.
I was already so interested in the violin because Sandra played, and then when I showed him that, I was like, well, then check out this guy, you're gonna love him. And then he heard him playing his favorite song, and then he was like,
he's only 4, so he just adapted to him. Like,
awesome.
So we promised him we were gonna meet him and go to his meet and greet and get his shirt signed, and we did it all.
That's why that was my mission, because I was like, don't worry, little dude. I was like, I'm going to meet him.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch him play.
Okay, on a second note of meeting someone, I forgot to tell you guys, I met Faye, as in, hey, it's Faye, and I literally cried, I think, worse than Monster X for her. Because I watch her every day, and then I actually met Faye and took a picture with her, and it was unreal. She was just walking right there, and I was thinking to myself, well, to me, she's like celebrity status, so why is she just walking around, you know?
She was in the beauty block.
She was in the beauty block, and I just cried so bad and took a picture with her, and then Cece took a picture with her. She was dressed up like Kai, like a monster Kai. So, and then as we were leaving...
I ran into Miles J. Oh my God, that was so awesome.
So yeah, we've had
so fierce, like
he was, and his pose he did for the picture was even more fierce. I was like,
everything was just fierce. Like I was like literally in shock. I couldn't even speak.
Like yeah, he was.
She had to speak for me.
I was just like you're her favorite YouTuber, and I'm like.
I was like.
She was just like nodding, like that's how it was with Faye though. I was just like nodding and agreeing. I'm like, yeah, whatever she said exactly. So Faye is she's really beautiful, and she's my inspiration for a lot of things, makeup wise, and like everything about her is just a big inspiration. So I'm really glad I got to see her and meet her, because that was my mission, was to meet Faye.
Yes, that was funny because we literally had a pact. We were like. I'm going to meet June, and you're going to meet Faye. I was like, it's gonna happen. I was like, it is going to happen.
It's been a long 3 days, a big hell of a weekend. We have all this to show it off for. It's not, everybody's biggest Kcon haul, but it was our first Kcon.
I don't care. I'm like literally happy about the pants as much as I am about.
Well, because, as you know, we live all the way we live all the way in New Mexico, so this was even a blessing that it was possible to go to Kcon.
Oh, yeah. I got to play
oh, yeah, she got to play a game.
The Nerdy Nomad. So I won this Core Limited bag. That was my prize.
She also got to pick a complimentary gift, so she got me a panda mask, a sheep mask.
Ow.
Because, well, my nickname is Panda, if you guys didn't know that. My mom calls me Panda. Everybody calls me Panda. I'm the Panda. So, here goes me. Here goes the mask. It's so cute, right? It's a Holika mask, and it's the cutest thing ever. I walked away with, 4 sheep masks, some BB hair samples.
Yeah, we visited the TVXQ group.
We are T, yes.
We are T fan club, oh my God.
We went there all 3 days because you know if you watch our channel, TVXQ.
TVXQ trash.
So we bought something from there all 3 days. Like, in the last day, I got her a dog tag.
Yes, not this. Not that. I'm just messing with that bit.
We were also entered in their raffles to win some really rare stuff, so I hope we win something. But I got our dog tag the last day, both on it, and then it has their TVXQ, and it says, his name and his date of birth, and then Max and his date of birth, has their name, and it's very pretty. So, what do you think your final words for Kcon would be?
Kcon 2016 was life.
It was life.
Like, the whole experience.
The whole experience of the
the
people there, everybody was life. It was like you were in a house with your family,
Yeah.
Especially for the ones that came back all 3 days, we kind of saw the same people, and it's like, we're all here.
It's very beautiful to, be able to be in a strange place with a bunch of strangers, and it just felt like home.
The one thing I can say thank you to Kcon for is that we met a really amazing friend, and she's amazing.
Yeah.
And meeting new people, that's what it's all about, and, connecting with everybody. The one thing I can say is I'm going to miss Danny, and I'm going to miss Vanessa a lot. We didn't get to see Vanessa at all. I don't know where she was, and I'm kind of sad because I really want to take a picture with Vanessa.
Our third mission.
But I got to see Danny a lot because, he hosted the Kcon concerts, but he was also at the Monster X engagement. So I took one last picture of him, and it was kind of sad when he said he was on his last cue card. I was thinking, it's his last cue card.
Yeah, this is the last cue card on it. The last cue card Kcon.
This is the end, and I want to thank them and their Kcon live chat, because if it wasn't for tuning in for that, we wouldn't be half as prepared as we was for Kcon. So it was been amazing. This is our first ever Kcon, and I think we had the best time.
Come on, I won in the dance contest.
Yeah, she did. We've had a great.
She saw Monster X.
She met June Creon. I met Faye.
Yeah.
She met Miles J.
Oh, I also met JRE.
Yeah, she met JRE. We've had a great time. She met Justin Park.
Justin Park. I also had a chance to meet a very amazing singer